Hi, welcome back to Sweets and Beyond. My name is Ida and today I'm going to be showing you a classic party dish. It's jamon con piña, or ham with pineapple. It's very simple to make and it is really, really good. Here are the ingredients. So this is the start of the dish, a ham. This is a canned ham. Growing up in Puerto Rico, you could not find the spiral hams. This is all you could get, canned ham. So this is a 3-pound canned ham. Of course, you can use the spiral ham that you can find now, but I'll explain to you how to do it if you're using a spiral ham instead of a canned ham. 1.5 cups of pineapple juice, about a cup of maraschino cherries with a little bit of its juice, 1/4 cup of white granulated sugar. In this little bowl here, we have 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/8 of a teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground cloves, and a pinch of salt. 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of pancake syrup, yes, pancake syrup, and a handful of cloves, and a 20-ounce can of pineapple chunks. This is all you need to make a delicious jamon con piña. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create the sauce for the jamon con piña. So I'm placing all the pineapple juice, the brown sugar, the regular sugar, the 2 tablespoons of pancake syrup. I know it sounds weird, but it works, trust me. If I could get the spoon in there, I'll get it out in a bit. And all the spices. So we're just going to move this around at medium heat. So my stove is at a 5 right now. It goes from 0 to 10. And we're just going to move this until everything is heated through, but not boiling. Okay, so you want it just like this. Already shut off the stove. It's not boiling, but it's really, really hot. So we're going to let it sit and cool off while we go on to the next step with the ham. Okay, so here's the ham. All I did was I took it out of the package. I rinsed it because sometimes it has some gelatin on it. So you want it nice and smooth, no gelatin. So now we're on to the cloves. Well, you're going to go not completely through, but maybe 1/2 inch, and you're going to score it just like this. So it'll look nice and pretty when you present it. If you were doing a spiral ham, obviously you wouldn't do this step because it's already cut. So now we're going to turn it like this and we're going to go the other way. So we can have beautiful diamond shapes. You would avoid this step because it's a spiral ham. So once you have it all nice and cut spiral like this, you're going to take your cloves, and you see everywhere there is a little where the diamond meets, that's where you're going to put the clove. Now is a good time to preheat your oven to 325 degrees. You can also do the sides if you want. I prefer not to. So we'll be back when all this is covered with cloves. See, now look how pretty. It's so beautiful. If you have a spiral ham, you can still do this, but you would just sprinkle them because it's a little bit difficult to poke them like this in a spiral ham. So now that we have this together, it made 1 3/4 cup of the liquid. So all we're going to do is we're going to pour all this yummy liquid on top of our ham. So you would do the same thing for your spiral ham. And we're going to place, I brought a spoon and I'm not even using it. We're going to place our pineapples. We're going to place some on top too. We're gonna put our pineapples, and then we're gonna layer some pineapples on top as well. This is so yummy. I can't wait. Okay, so now that you have that there, we are going to place the cherries. I may use a spoon for this. I don't want my hands to be red. So we're going to place the cherries and the cherry juice. That'll give it a yummy flavor. We're just going to layer them just like this in between the pineapple chunks. So like I said, preheat your oven to 325 degrees. And we're going to bake this covered. I'm gonna cover it because you don't want it to dry out. And of course you can use also, oh it fell. You can use pineapple rings. If you have a big spiral ham, what you would do is you would have pineapple rings, and with toothpicks you would hold everything together. I think it's easier with a canned ham just like this. So we just place all the cherries. Need another cherry right there. Have you noticed that I like cherries? So all we're going to do is, remember, 325 degrees covered for 1 hour. And after the hour, I'll tell you what you can do next. Okay, so it's been an hour and look how beautiful. I hope you can see it a little bit steaming. So now what we're going to do is we're going to remove all, and we're going to take the ham out of the baking dish because we're going to continue to heat up. We're going to crank up our oven to 400 degrees, and we're going to cook the liquid so it can reduce, because that's going to be our sauce for our jamon con piña. So hopefully cross your fingers that I can get this out without making a mess. I can't do it. It's so hot. No, it will not work. Let me get something else to get this out. Okay, so I got it now. There you go. And we're going to place it here. And we're going to fish out all of the cloves that are in here that dropped off, because nobody wants to eat cloves. So now we're just going to pop this. Like I said, I put my oven to 425 degrees because we want this sauce to be reduced. There wasn't that many. Oh, there's one there. And you will do the same thing if you would be have a spiral, excuse me, a spiral ham. You would do the exact same thing. So we want this liquid to reduce. So I'm going to put this in the oven and I'm going to go back to the ham. Okay, so now the juices are back in the oven, and I'm just going to pick out all the cloves because we have to slice it. This is super, super easy to make. Just make sure that they come out fully. You don't want to bite down on one of these. And the next step is to slice it. Okay, so all we're going to do now is we're going to slice it. Not so thin slice, maybe this size thickness. And as you cut them, you just go laying them and you go moving it, so then you can fan it out and it'll look beautiful. So I'm just going to cut this whole ham, and then we're going to put it all together. Okay, so this is the liquid that I had it in the oven, and as you can see, maybe on this side, yes, it's 2 cups, and it already has the pineapples and the cherries inside. And we started roughly with 1 3/4 cup, so it reduced by half. So all we're going to do is nice and hot. Oh my goodness. We're just going to pour all the juices so it'll stay nice and moist. And then we will place our beautiful pineapple and cherries right in the middle. Now tell me this doesn't look gorgeous. Beautiful jamon con piña. There's still some left here, and you can put them to the side if anybody wants, or you can decorate, Let's decorate. You can put them in the corners. And this is it. Of course, with a spiral ham, you won't lay it out like this because, of course, it's already spiral cut. But it's basically the same liquid that you use, and you just reserve it to the side. See, look how beautiful. There you go. This is my beautiful jamon con piña. So if you like this video, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up. And after this, there's going to be a little box that says click to subscribe. Click on that if you haven't subscribed. I'm going to leave the ingredient list down below in the description box, including my links to my social media. Buen provecho, I can't wait. I pre-cut a little piece. It's so good. Try it.